Never heard of you.
No, we're a quiet
I
secret.
also don't want to tell people about it.
We're way past that.
It was shot in...
There's two people up there like about Danita right now.
I know.
Like, Danita.
I was joking that all of a sudden Denise is going to turn into Disneyland, which I don't even want that to happen. Yeah.
Already had.
So it's a beautiful secret, Dunedin, and they told us about the movie, and I was excited to go there, and I was talking to Erin. I made this joke. Erin originally thought that I was too young to play the role at the time, and so when she first met me, like we just hit it off. And
Look young.
Well, thank you. I'm 67.
Yeah.
So we met, we chatted about the characters, and we just hit it off, and it was a great creative conversation, and it just worked out, and that's what you saw on the screen. And Erin is just such a lovely actress. Like literally, that's who she is as a person, you know, on the screen. She's basically playing herself, just like an angel. And Susan Gallagher is obviously great, and so that's how that came about. So I was very lucky to just be able to come into this movie that way, and like I say, like this movie like totally has a piece of my heart. I love this movie.
Thank you. Any other ideas? How many days filming?
I think we shot this just under a month.
Oh, wow.
We stayed at the Fenway. Most of us were staying at the Fenway, which was great. And I mean, it was so amazing just to be able to wake up there and just kind of putter around, walk to CC Riders or to the Wild Iris or all the different places that we shot. So it was just a great experience, really great.
What time of year?
We shot this, I think, in June or July of the summertime.
It was summer. It was hot.
It was hot.
Remember your dad outside?
I was wondering because you went in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite scenes.
That was like,
the
it's
water
the
scene.
summer, so your clothes are going to dry.
Someone asked earlier, like, what was one of the more difficult scenes? It was the one where we're walking on the beach, on that beach, which was funny because yeah, we would know, but like there was a huge dolly machine which holds the camera, and there was probably 10 people pushing this on the water, on the sand,
Oh my goodness.
following us this way, and we had to like do it over and over again because like the slants of the beach, like the dolly kept going in the water. So Aaron and I kept like walking this way into the water. But we had a great day. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we filmed it during COVID, which was also had a lot of challenges. I know Florida wasn't as like locked down as like other states, but it was just challenging. You know, there was a certain day where we had to like literally at CC Riders, like people were getting COVID on the set, and they had to like literally separate people outside, inside, vaccinated, unvaccinated. I mean, it was just a whole thing. But we got it done. So you know, making movies in those kind of challenging situations was really interesting.
Yeah. Dunedin's a great place. It's a secret. It used to be a secret, but we're proud to film here. And it's a nice, it's a nice area, and you can film a lot longer.
Yes.
If you want to get close, but it's as far as
Talking about secrets, is the Harbor Farm real? Oh, yeah.
Well, so there was a farm. I don't remember if it was the actual name of the farm, but we did go to this farm not far from here where we actually did a lot of those scenes, and I actually named one of the cows after my cat. Easter egg. I was like, oh, this is Aura. It was actually my real cat name. But yeah, we did. I don't remember if the farm was real or not, but we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. We shot there. It was a lot of fun. You know, they had everything there. It was just lovely. And then, like the farmers market, like I knew a lot of
I
the
get
local,
boiled peanuts
some
there.
of those things were actually real, which was really fun. So.
yeah, it looked like you were really at the market.
Yeah, that was, you know, I mean, this movie was particularly hard because I was eating all the food that was being used all the time. So it was really, that beach scene was not my best shape.
So, do you have any advice for filmmakers? This is the film festival, so, and I know you're not really the filmmaker, but you see the process and you're there on set as often as you are. What kind of advice do you give, even from an actor's perspective, for people who want to break in, or just like what makes you a good actor?
I think you have to like really have the first part of the question is don't take no for an answer. Like everybody's so easily able to say no to everything. You have to be able to like take, and especially as an actor, we get so much rejection all the time. You know, odds are you're not going to book the role. But you just have to like be relentless and follow up with people, stay in contact with people. Relationships are literally everything. Like, you know, this movie was a relationship. I was able to be in this movie because I knew the producers, They knew my work. They knew I worked hard. They want to work with people that they know work hard and are good to be around, and that's always a great thing. So wherever you are, whatever situation is, prove yourself in that way. And the business side is always changing. You have to adapt to what's going on in the world, and I feel like being able to market your films, getting in the right rooms, and in this day and age as an actor, there's so much. We do self-tapes at home, which is great and also annoying because you don't get to meet the casting director in person, but you can self-tape from home and make it perfect and redo it, and I think that's a blessing as well. At the end of the day, I always, like with my dad, who's basically like from the old school, which I love. I have a bit of that and like the new school at the same time. We have a series right now that we're actually putting together. It's a Western. We just got a showrunner for it. It's based off a comic book that my dad and I created called Pawbsome, and it's going to be a very big series. We were able to create that like from nothing. Made a comic book, showed it to people. They were like, "Oh, this is amazing. Where did this come from?" Well, we created it, and then they're like, "Well, let's actually. We have 6 comic books. Well, why don't we turn this into a TV series? Great. We need this producer. Let's call this guy." He's like, "I know these for huge television series." We showed them what this was, and they were all like, a few of them like, "I'm too busy, I can't do it." But a couple of the other guys like, "I love this. What phase is this in?" So now what we'll do is we'll get a writer. We'll write the pilot, and then once we have that, we'll actually go and pitch the show to networks, which I know they're going to get.
Just go get it.
You just have to be relentless that way. You know that you're going to get no's, and that's okay, but hard work always pays off. Hard work will always pays off. It's just the nature and the laws of the universe. If you work hard, you're going to achieve what you want to achieve.
All right. I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, because you said this was filmed during COVID. Does it typically take this long for a film to be released? Because I know with Dunedin we were all like, when's the film
No, this
coming
one
out?
didn't have distribution when they made it.
That's right.
Oh, so you had to wait for someone to pick it up.
Also, I don't think like the COVID and the writers' strike and all that
All
kind of
that.
helped as well. So
Okay.
it just kind of delayed it a
So
little
this
bit.
is longer
Yeah,
than most films for release.
yeah,
Okay.
it usually would be within a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Jesse.
Thank you guys so much. Such a pleasure. I love you guys. Love being here. Thank you.
Today is the gala event. If anybody's going to the Fenway Hotel, that is so lovely in the film. That starts tonight at 5 o'clock. We're doing a red carpet, and then the gala event is for the award ceremony. If you cannot make it, I am live streaming the whole thing with guest musicians, and you can watch the awards. We have an in memoriam video I made that'll pass last year. And just some recaps and everything. So if you can't come tonight, you can watch it live on Facebook from 5 to 8:30.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's under the City International Film Festival's Facebook page. I don't know how to just Dropbox it. I think everything's fine. I think everything's fine.